Hey friends, how are you? I had the opportunity this afternoon to do a raindrop technique massage on an amazing young woman that I just love the experience. I know she's going to benefit a ton from it. And I want to jump on and just make sure that all of you guys that are newer to the Young Living lifestyle, you can go upstairs. Sorry, I have a screaming toddler, but just bear with me. Okay, well, just give me 1 minute till the video's over. So what I wanted to jump on and ask you is, have you ever heard of raindrop technique? Have you ever gotten a raindrop technique massage? And are you interested in learning more about it? Because I have an idea and I want to see where your mindset is and if you're willing to play along and do this thing with me. So raindrop technique is a powerful technique using essential oils that was developed by our founder, Gary Young, in the 1980s. So it combines several different holistic modalities, brings balance, and it also brings alignment to the body in a non-invasive manner. It's going to stimulate the body systems in a physical and emotional level. And the most amazing thing is that a lot of people measure taller after just one session. I know for me, after my first session, my hands were even, and they're usually about a 4-inch difference. I do have, I have a crooked spine, and it was really different after that. But it's neat, even when you look at the young lady I did today, her feet were more even after, and she's someone who has a normal spinal alignment. So this involves applying therapeutic grade oils to actually the feet, spine, and the head or neck, depending on how far up you're going. And it involves a few things. So what you're doing to really look at it is you're doing aromatherapy. And so aromatherapy is using 7 single essential oils, 2 blends, and 1 essential oil massage blend during the massage. This is very similar to the French method of aromatherapy application, where they're applied neat or undiluted to the body. This is going to be the way we're doing it. It's undiluted neat to the body. Then the VitaFlex technique is something that was brought to the U.S. in the year 1920 by Stanley Burroughs. It's an ancient Tibetan healing methodology, meaning vitality through the reflexes. It's based on the fact that slight pressure applied to the body creates an electric charge that's therapeutic to the body. And this is what happens when we do this on our feet, right? When we apply things to the VitaFlex points on our feet. And then finally, feather stroking, which is like this, fanning and feathering, fanning and feathering. So what this is this is actually similar to a massage term called effleurage. I can never say it right. But this is technically a term that was coined by the Native Americans. So pretty neat how long it's been around. So the raindrop gets its name because essential oils are actually dropped about 6 inches above your spine. And what is really cool about this is it feels like a raindrop gently striking your back and your spine. And also, because the oils interact with the person's electric field, when they penetrate the skin of the back, it enhances the electromagnetic properties of the oil as they drop down. Pretty cool. So the concept behind feather stroking is super interesting. It's known that this one thing that can actually do is it actually is going to bring more blood flow to the base of your spine, the top of your spine or the base of your brainstem. And that's known to really help with energy movement and flow and blood movement and flow. And it is really, really neat too, because it's something that what we do is we stimulate the energy that is going on in our universe by the way it moves, by the way that God designed really light to move upward and a lot of things to move upward in our world. So benefits of it, just to name a few, is it helps balance and realign the centers of the body. It's known as really effective, almost as effective, and I don't want to downplay this because I love my chiropractor. I believe hugely in chiropractic care, but it stimulates a little bit of the things that you would get to align your spine during that type of care because it does use a lot of valor in it. It's also going to reduce stress and minor anxiety. This is because the enhancement of positive emotions such as joy and happiness happen, and it can also release negative emotions that are subconsciously stored on a cellular level. And we don't want any friction in our bodies. We don't want any stress in our bodies because it can aid in those detoxification processes and restore a normal level in our stress and a normal level where we don't have anxiety. It can aid in the body's natural response to irritation and injury. Pretty amazing. It can ease occasional muscle, bone, and joint discomfort. So muscles that are sore or spastic or stressed will benefit. So that is because it has basil, marjoram, wintergreen, and peppermint in it. It's also going to support support all of, that awesomeness in your body. You can research more about each one of those oils to learn. It's going to improve immune system functions. It is great for emotional and physical well-being. It's going to help detoxify the body systems. And of course, that increase in height, which means we're getting a restoration of how our body was designed to be. This is hilarious. My kid is throwing chalk. My kid has this, and he's drawing on them, but also simultaneously throwing chalk onto the ground. So welcome, folks, to my life. Anyway, just wanted to talk about this because it's something that I feel I neglect a lot, because it is a therapeutic practice more than a massage itself, and the benefits it has yielded to me are amazing. It's something that I also will say, I think I took a picture of it, but when my kids just need immune stimulation of any sort, what I like to do is just give them a raindrop right on their backs, and I also have made a raindrop in a bottle to actually use 5 to 8 drops of each. Hey, Captain. Now my dog's stirring it in the fine. Come here, Captain. Come here. Come here. Come here, jump up. He's like, no. What I love about that is I can stimulate their immune systems through a pretty easy way by making a raindrop in the bottle. I use 5 to 8 drops of each one of the oils. I also include a carrier oil to top it off, and then I just run it up and down their spines. So this is just a brief intro to what the raindrop is. I would love to hear your thoughts, and if you've gotten one before or thought about getting it, I would love for you to do your own research and let me know what you find out and what you think. And I would love to know if you're interested in a virtual raindrop technique class. So thanks, friends. Can't wait to hear your feedback, and let me know if you raindrop.